All right, this is Frozen Cortex, and it's by Mode 7, which is, I believe, the makers of Frozen Synapse. Frozen Synapse was a like a squad tactical game with simultaneous turns, where basically you plan a turn, like 10 seconds of actions or something like that, while the AI does the same thing, and then the actions sort of come together and they play out in front of you. You see what happens, and then you plan another 10 seconds. And so this is Frozen Cortex, which is, I believe, it's the same basic concept, except it's a sport instead of you know, tactics with guns. So we'll see how this plays out. Cloudcraft says he will cringe constantly watching me play this because he absolutely dominated in Frozen Synapse. Yeah, and I am not good at it. So I'm going to also be not good at this. All right, I'm gonna get ready. Who are these people? Like a man and a robot and the devil? Okay. Greetings. The main goal of Frozen Cortex is to be in possession of the ball in your opponent's goal zone. You are the blue team playing down the field this game. Just click a blue player to begin. Okay, here's this guy. Astonishing clicking! Make a waypoint by right-clicking somewhere in the playfield. You can also double left-click to add a waypoint. So I can double left-click or I can right-click. Huh. Move the waypoint by holding down the left mouse button. Alright. Don't overexert yourself. Now use the backspace to delete the waypoint. Poink. Move the camera by holding down the right mouse button and dragging around. You can do it! Zoom the camera with the mouse wheel. Oh, what did I just do? There we go. Oh, I got it. It's interesting zooming rule. So it changes angles first and then starts zooming in from above. It's interesting. Okay, so you make a plan for your actions while your opponent does the same, right? During the planning phase, you can test a plan for your opponent's players. Click. Oh, on the playfield to continue. Okay, so I can say, if they do this, what will happen? And I can plan out their moves, but their real moves are not going to be those moves. All right. Have him run into your closest blue player. Okay, now press the flashing play icon. What happened? Stationary players control the area around them. We can block multiple opponents. Press the flashing rewind button on the time bar to get back to planning. I don't think I quite got to understand what's going on there. The thin circles underneath the players represent their tackle range. So these right here, I guess. Two moving players will not block each other. So if one is holding still, it'll block somebody, but if they're both moving, they'll just pass each other. There is a clock beneath the selected waypoint. Currently flashing right here, which you can drag to get the player to wait. Whoa. Use waiting at any waypoint on a plan to make sure your player is stationary in the form of block. No, okay, if he's moving, he can't block. How do I analogize this to actual time? Now press the play icon again to see the enemy waiting before running. Fascinating. Wait. Okay, it actually played out that time. There we go. Your main goal is to get the ball to the goal zone. The goal zone's at the bottom of the field and is sparkling gloriously now. Please left click on it. Where? How? Oh, right here? Right here? There it is. Not this. That. Here you are the blue team. You're starting the match on offense. You continue to grab the ball and attempt to score. You can tell this because your player is positioned closest to the ball the first turn. Click on the playfield to continue. Where's the ball? Is this the ball? Select the player closest to the ball by left-clicking on him. Delete all the waypoints. Create a waypoint near the ball by right-clicking there. Press the play icon. He grabs it. Okay. Give your other players plans. Try to get them into positions where they could receive the ball if it is passed, or places where they can potentially block the opposition. Click on the play field to continue. You test your plan with the play button. If you're happy, submit it with the prime button highlighted below. Okay, so I'm gonna want to get this ball to the goal. So let's say, all right, so let's say this guy is gonna just run up on my dude. Can I get this guy into a position where he will block him? No, that guy can't make it there in time. So, let's rewind. So, I mean, I don't know if I can, see here. So I feel like I could just sort of make a chain of people to get the ball in here, but he's got enough defensive guys. So maybe what I should do is move a short distance to block him and have this guy run over here. Have this guy be ready to receive the ball. Okay, so do I have the ability? Once he's got the ball, do I yet have the ability to pass it or anything? I don't think I know how to pass the ball. Hey there, Fratiz! Should figure out what these guys are doing. Back him up here. Yeah, I feel like they have not yet told me how I can pass the ball, so I don't know, maybe I just need to keep this guy running, just in case. Now, if this guy decides to run up here, that's going to play out poorly. Oh wait, did I just move the wrong dude? So he's... Why does he stop there? Do you have to throw the ball once you get it? Is that the deal? Okay, so how do I... So maybe is it this point where I can... Okay, I mean, I'm not happy with it, but I don't feel like I've been taught how to... I'm sitting here advertising my game code. Let's make this go away. Not that it matters, I mean, it is mine now. I think I just have to hit prime and see what happens.
System prime.
I'm not sure, but I don't feel like I was told what to do. So he grabs it. Oh, just is changing possession, just does that mean another turn? Is that drag out the arrow below the sector player to create a throw? You can pass to anyone on the field, not just to a player. You cannot pass over the taller blocks on the field, and you must pass the ball forward. Oh, I can't pass it back. Interesting. Click on the play field to continue. Move the arrow around and notice how it turns red when you're attempting to pass over the tall blocks. It means, okay, so I can tell in advance when it's going to block. Okay. Sometimes in an outcome, the ball may appear to pass over the edge of a tall block. This is a visual effect only. You cannot throw over tall blocks when planning. Click on the playfield to continue. Now press the play icon on the time bar. Or press the spacebar to test your plan to see the throw. So, he gets it. And then we can intercept your pass. Be stationary. Drag the throw arrow onto the highlighted enemy. Now press the play icon. Okay. Semi-transparent filled circles around the players of their interception radii. Hold the B key to look at the stats displayed for all characters. All the players have different stats? What? Okay, delete the pass with backspace. Alternative pass, you could also run into the goal zone. Create a path to the goal zone using the right mouse button to make waypoints. You cannot run backwards at any point of your run. So the ball can never move backwards. Press the play. So I could just run it, except I'm pretty sure these guys are going to move around in a way that prevents that. Turns in Cortex usually last until a major event. Ball pickup, score, interception happens, or some time has passed. The info box above the time bar shows why a turn finished. Press the rewind button on the time bar. Okay, so basically, I could just plan an arbitrarily long turn, but it's actually going to last until possession of the ball changes. Okay, that's instead of it being like a set, like 10 seconds, 15 seconds, or something like that, it's until something changes. In multiplayer, once you've chosen to run instead of passing, you will not be able to pass again. This is an obscure rule, but it's important. I wonder if that's just an interface issue. If your ball carrier goes too close to an enemy, you'll be chased down. Make a waypoint at the highlighted location. Press the play button. Okay, so he goes over here. And the guy grabs me. Hold down the C key to see the defender's chase zones. Oh, so if you go within there, then they'll just get on you no matter what else they were doing. Top right. Alright. More help. It's a help button. Wait, in the top left? Right here? Yay! Okay. This box will appear to be implanted to tell if your actions will trigger a turn break. Click on me to continue. The info pane in the top right corner, which is behind my face. Maybe should I move down to the lower left here? There, that thing. Click on it to continue. The info pane is I did. Look at the top right pane at the start of the match to see which color you are. That's helpful. Here you're the blue team. On the playfield to continue. Remember, at the start of the match, the team closer to the ball is on offense and must attempt to score in the goal matching their color. Click on the playfield. Would you like to take what you've learned and play an easy match against AI? Sure. I thought I was doing that. Alright. Let's do this. I'm getting ready. So, hello, I'm Bob Jansky. It's a fantastic day here at X Stadium for our game between player and the AI. I am the auditor, and I will analyze anything that... Oh. In easy mode, once the AI has finished his move, you can view it and change your plans accordingly if you so wish. To do this, click on the green view link at the top right of the screen. Okay, interesting. Alright, so yeah, it seems Cloudcraft points out that there were a lot more movement controls and things like that in Frozen Synapse. I think that what they might have done is, you know, because Frozen Synapse was so complex, maybe they saw this game as an opportunity to oh yeah, easy match because they're all on one side here. Maybe they saw this game as an opportunity to I'm gonna move these guys. So I guess what I'll probably do is move them into like blocking positions as an opportunity to try to make the game simpler, right? Like to come up with a style of game that lends itself towards simplicity. So let's not run this guy. Let's keep him here to grab the ball. Just a little bit of progress. So it'll look like that. Let's do it.
System Pride.
They do like the instant replay thing. All right, so this guy. Let's throw to him. I don't feel I need to change much else. Okay, oh, it looks like we got a guy back here who's gonna try to block this dude, so I need to keep this guy moving. Alright, so let's move this guy over here. No reason to go up there. Hey, there we go. Let's do it.
System Pride.
Alright, I'm committed. Did that actually happen? Oh, it's done. Okay, there we go. I love the way it depicts the way the game plays out. Like, oh, okay, so these guys beat me there, which I could have found out if I had tested it properly, which I didn't do. So, what we're gonna see is there's too many bad guys down here and I can't do anything about it. Like, this guy decides to, if he decides to run right over here, he's gonna block me. And there's just too many guys here, so I think what I should probably do, can I back up? Okay, let's rewind this and let's not assign him something. So they've already made their plan. Their plan is to move this guy here and not do anything with that guy, although that is an easy match if that's what they're actually doing.
System Pride.
Let's give it a try. Okay, so he didn't, so okay. I thought, okay, so he's down. They have the ball now. Spirited run, but Taylor catches up to X48 in the end of the 18-yard line. Spirited, but oh, come on, guys! I want to read this stuff. I'm not a slow reader, I don't think. Okay, so I've been knocked down. Now what? Does he have the ball now? Oh, he's probably gonna pass to one of his dudes. Oh wait, stop. Backspace. Alright. So they might try to run it around here, so I'm gonna run my guy right there. Keep him where he is, probably. Let's see how this goes.
System Pride.
I'm just poking around now. I'm not trying to do this perfectly. I want to see how it works. Alright. He's trying to plan something. Yeah, Cloudcraft says that the only pass forwards and can't pass after running are likely, those rules are likely designed to cull the possibility space to ensure that it's actually at all possible to predict your opponent. Yeah, I think that, yeah, that's basically, I feel like they deliberately tried to make a very constrained game and use sports as sort of a framework for that so that we can see, okay, so that guy's disabled. And now he's got the ball. There's not a lot he can do about it. All right, so he's got the ball. If he runs it, okay, so can I even do anything with this guy? So, okay, he's still being blocked by this dude. So this guy's got the ball, but I'm pretty sure I can't throw. I wonder if I can throw the ball like that? Yeah, there's no way to get it this way, unfortunately, but I wonder if this guy can redeem himself. Oh, that's an interception zone. He would get it. So that's not good. Well, good thing we can test these things. There's nowhere for this dude to go. So I think he has to run the ball. But this guy's gonna get in the way. Okay, so this is easy mode, so I can view. Okay, so he's planning to run up and block me. But he can't catch the ball while he's in motion. So it's nice that they kind of give me this to help me learn the game. But I think the ball moves slowly enough. He might be in position by now. Let's see. Yeah, he's in position. So still can't throw it like that. What about like that? Well, some easy mode. No, I've gotten myself into this. The Cloudcraft says that, you know, for context, it's not uncommon in Frozen Synapse to spend a lot of time planning your move, and so the fact that I'm kind of rushing through it a little bit just to see what happens is, yeah, there's nothing unusual about that. I'm sorry, the opposite. The fact that I'm being so quick about it means I'm not really playing correctly. That's what I mean to say. So I think I'm within chase radius of all these guys. So they're gonna be following me. So what if I... Oh, so once I run the ball... See, I feel like they're just solving an interface issue here. Once I start running, I can't throw it. And that just means they don't have to create that stupid arrow. That's all that means. Yeah, I've got it, but not for long. Okay, so what I might need to do is deliberately let him catch it. And can I run after throwing the ball? So I'll get everybody close to him. And then, here, let's see what that looks like. So he would catch it, but my guys would be right on top of him. Including the guy who just threw. But this guy's also going to wake up. And his name is Nathan Taylor, apparently. Well, let's go with this, because I don't think I've got a lot. I've already backed myself into a corner. I don't have a lot of great options. Well, Cloudcraft, yeah, they have used alternate clicks to do that in the past, but I think they were deliberately trying to avoid things like that. Okay, so. So I'm going to stand still and block him here. This guy and this guy are going to try to give chase. I'm going to try to get this guy into position for somebody else to throw to him. Yeah, everyone just go and beat him up. Okay, so his plan is to throw that ball. And okay, so he can weasel that in between? Hold on. Is there a way for me to be there to intercept it? Okay, I get the ball that way. Can I manage to get any closer so it's easier for me to throw it? Let's try this. Okay, so because I was still moving when the ball hit, I didn't catch it, but in that version I do catch it.
System primed.
Clarker points out this game actually is more complex because I can't permanently take any enemies off the field. Because that is, you can sort of, over time, simplify your situation in original Frozen Synapse. Because... No. Because you're killing enemies, and they're killing you. And so, like... things start complex and then they get winnowed down. Whereas this one, they start a little bit less complex just because the rule set is different, but at the same time, they don't get any easier. Okay, so these two guys are blocking the crap out of that guy. But I don't know does blocking matter when they don't have the ball? Okay, again, because we're in easy mode, let's see what they're planning on doing. Okay, so I throw it to that guy, and I think he's got free reign here. So what's this guy doing? Okay, he's still trying to move. Let's not have him move. He shouldn't move either. So this is beating the crap out of this guy. Meanwhile, he's getting the ball, and I think he's home free. Let's, just in case, let's run this dude over. Right,
System primed.
I've always wanted to do like a squad tactical shooter that works this way, just like Frozen Synapse, but one that presents the outcomes in this cinematic way like this. You know, because this is a sports game, and you know, sports game replays are kind of a solved problem.
System primed.
It's easier to do it here than oh wait. Oh, that was weird. I thought I had told him to stop moving. Did I forget to do that? Oh well. All right, next. So now am I defense? Yeah, for twos. I'm thinking kind of like the way that they present stuff in XCOM, you know, where they, you know, each of those turns that you take, the shot is presented as, you know, with a slightly more cinematic camera. I would like that, except moving an entire team simultaneously and then cinematically shooting what happens to that team. You know, so something more complex than just a single shot made in a turn-based game. I think it could look really cool. I'd love to, you know, plan 15 seconds of a game and then watch it get shot like a war movie or something like that. But that would be a very difficult problem to solve, and I don't think the audience for that style of game is there to support the amount of resources that would go into solving that problem. So I don't think that game is likely to get made anytime soon. But yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna keep peeking at the AI because I want to see what kinds of things they do. So he's gonna run up there, and then he's planning to throw it here, but it'll pause as soon as he gets to it, right? Okay, so he's trying to get a person here, but he's not gonna be able to get anybody much further than that, right? Because I'm gonna keep blocking that guy. In fact, let's get right into the gap there. because I know it's coming, which isn't fair, I can move there. Of course, that just means he's going to change his plan. Maybe he's playing me because of that. So I'm going to run up here. This guy is going to run that way, and this guy is going to be ready right here. So if we play that out, he's just going to get the ball. There's going to be a few different things going on here. Okay, let's go that far. All right. So he could throw it to the guy he was planning, but now I'm here, so he's probably not going to. He's probably going to throw it to somebody new. Oh, and this is showing, like, oh, where he can and can't throw it. That's pretty clever, actually, because I can actually plan out, like, oh, if I want to block more of his field of view, I have to get closer, or less of his field of view to go farther back. That works really nicely. I feel like I've got enough guys to just kind of block a lot of what he's got going on. So he's still thinking. Come on. Garlic Perp says I look cold. Well, we do have heat here, but I did just come from walking outside in downtown Seattle for a little while, so sometimes I take off my jacket when I get in, but if I'm already really cold, I keep it on for a while to sort of recharge. Okay, so let's view what they're gonna do. So he's planning on throwing it over my head. So what'll happen with that? Okay, so I'm gonna get the ball. And so I should be trying to move somebody in position so that I can score. Because I can't pass it backwards. So that's a problem. If my most forward guy is the one who gets the ball, it's gonna be hard to find somebody to throw to. I'm going to need to get somebody else up here in case this guy gets knocked down. Because I think I might be able to pass to him. If I can get this guy up close enough, I might also be able to pass to him. Yeah, so he's immediately going to have guys around him. This guy's gonna be here. So maybe I wanna... He might not be able to throw past that guy, but just in case. All right, let's do this.
System Prime.
Cloudcraft, I'm assuming he's going to pass directly to my player because I didn't plan that enemy move. In easy mode, you can actually see what they're going to do. So I'm learning the game by watching what he's actually going to do and then responding to it, which is kind of a clever tool for them to give me. All right, so... So if I throw that, is it just outside his interception range? Seems unlikely that that would work. So let's not do that. Instead, let's move this guy up. And that guy up. And throw over here behind him. So the goal would be to get him into a position to receive a pass from the other guy. So okay, yeah, this will be either receive a pass or to block. Okay, so I click this little view button up here. I'll see what the enemy is actually planning to do. So he's just gonna move that guy, but not do a lot else. All right, so once this happens, I think I'll probably be blocking with this guy and trying to run the ball. See how that goes. Cloudcraft points out that I should be moving up the guy in the back, and yeah, no, you're right. All right, let's do this.
System Prime.
All right, I've got it. So the question is, do I throw it to him? He's just gonna get tackled. Or do I run it back here and just hope I can get this guy into a position that effectively blocks the other team? And so, if I were playing for real, I would have to ask, is he going to converge over here, or is he going to stay put? Because I could take a couple different moves, depending on the answer to that question. But luckily, I can see what he's actually going to do, which is, yeah, so if I were to move this guy, he would get nailed. Because that was one thing I was considering, was basically trying to move this guy up and receive a pass with him. But since this guy's in motion over here, it's not going to work. So, I mean, I can basically keep that guy stationary. Oh, I can't throw here. That's interesting. Oh hey, Clacker points out I could pause this guy, I could have him wait. Let's make sure we know how that plays out. Okay, so, so once if an enemy gets blocked and they don't have the ball, what is that guy doing? If an enemy gets blocked and they don't have the ball, does that mean they're not out of commission? What if I just moved this way? Then what if my goal was to get guy up here in position to protect him. Okay, so it looks like it does stop after a certain amount of time. So I could have this guy. Can I have him wait to throw the ball? He doesn't get a, I was gonna say, he doesn't get a wait option. So play out like this. It'll only get midair before we're done, or okay, so he'll get it. Because we'll see what happens if I just try to run a guy straight up through a block. No, 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 no. He's trying to grab this. Cloudcraft says that waiting might just be not giving the ball carrier orders at all. But I'm not sure. Would that mean I would have to wait? Would I have to play out the entire duration of the turn? Because that seems like a long time. Let's do this. Okay.
You won the match.
Oh, does he get a limited amount of time to get the ball in, and so I don't even have to score? Huh. Interesting. I assumed that as the guy who was intercepted that I would have to score, but I guess not. All right, well, that is Frozen Cortex. I don't have time to get super good at it, and it's probably a hopeless cause anyway. Yeah, so I never actually played a real game where the enemy's moves were going to be a mystery. I kept, using sort of the easy level cheat to see what he was going to do so I could plan around it. So at that level, it's interesting how at that level, at easy level, this is a puzzle game. You get to see what he's going to do, and you try to plan around it. And then later on, it becomes much more of an outsmart the AI question, where your goal is to you have to plan without knowing what he's going to do, and it's more of a strategy game than a puzzle game. Yeah, Cloudcraft agrees with me that there's probably a turn limit. So like the offense has to score at a certain amount. So that makes sense, right? So that basically they're driving for each situation to end at a certain time, because you could probably get yourself into some weird situations where just everybody's blocking everybody and you're not making any progress, and they don't want the game to turn into a slog. So they keep the turn short, or the round short or whatever, and say, okay, either accomplish something or we're gonna try again. So anyway, that's Frozen Cortex.